This is a 31 Pearls production, all rights reserved. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Sons of Fire, Chapter 3, The Brotherhood. Brothers in belief, there are two roads through life, the road of good and the road of evil. They are not clearly defined roads and often run side by side and sometimes cross each other. Those who travel without a guide or in darkness often mistake one road for the other. We are those who have chosen to walk in light, a brotherhood of men who travel the road of good together in companionship. We are companions on the great path of the true way, and when an instructing brother speaks of the great path of the true way, he speaks of a double path. The companions of the right hand are those who bear the burdens of earthly labor and advancement, for they require strength, dexterity, and steadiness. The companions of the left hand are those who bear the burdens of spiritual labor and enlightenment, things closer to the heart of man. The brotherhood is separated into two parts. There is an earthly brotherhood, and though it may be small in numbers and have few possessions, this will not always be so. There is also a heavenly brotherhood, comprising certain of the twice-born and their followers who have gone before. Their task is to clear the netherworld of demons and dark spirits, and to prepare the way for those who follow. They are like men who enter a new country and must clear it of wild beasts and bring the land under control. It is the task of those above and those below to build a road joining the two territories. Your brother is not well equipped to instruct in earthly matters, and therefore leaves it to another. The caravan moves quicker when each man rides his own camel. In spiritual matters, the most important is that each man should awaken his own soul, a task far more difficult than it may appear, but for which earth is the dedicated instrument. The first objective to attain towards this end is self-taming. Just as a horse has to be broken in before it can be of any service, so has the mortal body of man to be tamed and brought under control. To do this requires not only self-discipline, but also the ability to rise above earthly conditions. No easy task, for earth is a hard taskmaster and a worthy adversary, and the mortal body of man an unruly steed. The duties, the obligations, and the restraints by which those who follow the great path of the true way direct their steps are not imposed capriciously. They are, in fact, no more than the bare essentials covering the first steps. That is why everyone, before admittance to the brotherhood, must accept every obligation and decree covering our way of life. We do not claim to know the only path. Undoubtedly, there are others, but we can claim to know the best. The top of the mountain may be reached by many paths, but the shortest one is always the hardest. Supreme personal spiritual experience is undoubtedly the best source for the foundation of true spiritual faith. It begins with the development of latent spiritual powers through meditation. When you are ready, seek out a place of solitude, a place that is away from the abodes of men, a place that is restful and quiet. Take a skin and a little food and water, just sufficient for your needs. Now turn your thoughts inwards, harmonizing them with the rhythm of the body. Let your spirit seek harmony with the spirit flowing about it, so that the two become one. While at your meditations, neither overeat nor undereat, for there must be harmony in your eating and sleeping, in your relaxation and activity. To become one who knows the joys of spiritual self-consciousness, to have a truth-revealing vision transcending anything knowable by the senses, to rise above the bondage of pain and sorrow, and to free the spirit from the shackles of the body at will, is something unattainable by spiritual meditation alone. Leading to this road is the path of moral self-discipline and courage. The creed that teaches spiritual things alone is as barren as one concerned only with earthly things. Your brother will not set forth in writing all things concerning the awakening of the Spirit. They would be of no use until the moral foundation is laid. Such teachings must remain within the higher circle of those who travel the right-hand path, and not disclosed to the uninitiated. Let the prayer upon your admission be always fresh in your memories. Great Supreme Creator, craftsman of earth and of the multiple spheres, grant that our brother may always remain loyal, that he will day by day become ever more worthy, and so dedicate and devote his life to the service of mankind and the completion of its purpose, that he shall forever walk in the light of truth. Grant him the crown of wisdom, the garments of knowledge, and let him be shod with diligence. Grant him the strength to abide by our instruction and discipline, so that with these and by his own efforts he may awaken within him the true beauties of the Spirit. Add your strength to his weakness, that he may overcome all selfish motives and unworthy desires. Help him in his self-taming, so that he may combat the tendency inherent in men towards anger, greed, and self-pity. Strengthen him, that he may overthrow the evils of tale-bearing, malice, and jealousy. Grant him the ability to see with the eye of understanding the defects and shortcomings of his brothers, and to emulate their goodness.